On today's show, we're going to talk about the all-new 2024 Ford Ranger, especially if you have one on order. You're going to want to hear about this. And if you have the Ranger Raptor on order, you're really going to want to hear about this because, well, it's an enthusiast vehicle, and I know a lot of people that are itching to get their hands on it, including me. So let's get into today's story. Back in 2023, I was able to go to the launch of this vehicle right here, and yeah, it was pretty fun. Ford gave us the whole spiel about it and you know how they were excited by it and why they didn't put bigger tires on it and all the goodies. You know, trust me, I asked all the fun questions. But I was excited by it, and I was excited to see the Ranger in general because well, Ford, you know, really the generation of Ranger, the 5th generation, was kind of a holdover truck, really. And this is what we were going to get. This has been in the planning stage for quite a while. But Ford's always, to me, with the Ranger, I never felt like it was a box. They did that kind of like the S10 used to be, the Chevrolet S10. It was sort of a box. It was utilitarian, but past that, they never put a lot of effort, seemed like, in it. And with this new Ranger, oh man, they've put a ton of effort in this thing, and it's going to be a home run for Ford. And you know, because I've seen how many they've ordered. You know, people are ordering these things and want them. They want them badly. And this is the truck that I saw, you know, when it launched it for the Australian market, the Ranger Raptor. I was like, I need that. I need this vehicle because, well, I love doing off-road things. And, you know, I like to off-road mid-sized trucks. Kelly, the wife, she likes more of the SUV style. But this truck is right up my alley. So I was very excited by it. By May, it's when allocations opened up, when the order banks opened up, so we could all order just Rangers in general. I was able to secure an allocation through Brighton Ford in Michigan and at MSRP, by the way. And because they're out there. Trust me, they're out there. And I was, I knew I was going to play the waiting game with this. I've been through this stuff with ordering a Bronco over the years, and I knew, okay, it's not, you know, how long do I got to wait? But anyways, production was supposed to kick in around late summer. Well, late summer could be all the way in September, which is what we started hearing about. Scheduling was starting to go for September, and production kind of started. They start doing trial versions, and they start trying to get quality up better and better. And well, that's been one of the hiccups to this thing is Ford right now. The CEO, Jim Farley, has said for quite a while, we're not letting vehicles go now till they meet quality standards. Like, we're tired of, you know, all these, they have to go back to the dealership. And we've seen it recently with different lights on F-350s and seats that don't match. And so we have seen some quality issues. And as somebody who has worked in auto manufacturing, I understand how those happen. Believe it or not, it's pretty easy to overlook that when you're looking at hundreds of vehicles a day. And two, it's just they would rather get them out the door and let somebody else fix it sometime. But Ford has said, time out, no more of that. Let's get this things right. So they've had some production issues there. And then what happened? Well, we got a sneaky strike popped up on us, right? Not just for Ford, like it happened across the board, you know, Ram and Chevrolet, GM in general. We got the brakes put on, nothing going on right now. So we knew, okay, the delay is going to happen. So of all of October, we were just in wait mode. And I know there was people who got their productions, got their VIN numbers that were supposed to be produced late October. Well, that didn't happen, did it? And now you're just starting to get emails, and check your emails, check your spam box if you haven't just yet to see, make sure Ford hasn't sent something to you where they've been pushing back VINs. If you've got your VIN for a buildable Ranger, you're going to want to check it. So be sure to check, you know, your spam box as well as your normal emails. So to make sure, hey, I've got the latest news. The truck, through all of that, you know, has been delayed, and now we're into November. And I want to get the word out that these vehicles, don't expect them anytime soon, because I've seen people on the forums, and I only have to put it up here because I watch these things like a hawk, and people are very upset about it. There's Ranger right there. Sometimes these dealers and stuff get these little sneaky emails, and they send them out to the forum so everybody can really fight with each other about what they read between the lines. People were excited by this vehicle for one. Yes, I 100% understand that, because the Ranger Raptor is an enthusiast vehicle. So that means there's not necessarily more skin in the game, but there's definitely more excitement in the game, right? Than just, you know, getting, oh, dad needs a truck, mom needs a truck, we'll just go pick out a Ranger. There's a lot more excitement in getting this, and it's been the first time we in the United States have been able to get our Ranger Raptors. So there's a little more to that. If we start looking at, okay, we're in 2 weeks into November, and production is the latest I'm hearing is not, they haven't got up to speed just yet. Still some quality issues. And well, what do we have in 2 weeks? Oh, got Thanksgiving. Guess what happens there? We're going to shut down. And then about 3 weeks after that, guess what we do? We shut down for 2.5 weeks. And that puts us into the 1st of January. So if you've got one of those VINs and you thought, oh, I'll have my my truck by Christmas, want to pump the brakes on that one because that is not going to happen. And also, as someone who just bought a new Ford vehicle recently, we bought the all new 2024 Ford Mustang GT. Ford put a pause even after they built them. You might get in your Ford, your pizza tracker deal there where it says, oh, it's in production. And why is my vehicle in production for, it seems like 3 weeks? It's because it's been built. They're just not releasing those vehicles so they don't go to build. Because as soon as they click that box to build, you're going to start bugging your dealer. You're going to just pestering them. Hey, my truck's built. Why do you not have it yet? So pump your brakes on that. But I want to say, I think we're not going to see these vehicles now till mid-January, maybe mid-February, till you actually see any Rangers. That's right, any Rangers in general. It might be a while to see that, and that might hamper your plans because I've seen the forums, I read them. Trust me, I do comment from time to time, but I see a lot of people who are smartly, wisely planning out, okay, I've got this the full-size truck I want to trade in for the new Ranger or the Ranger Raptor. And well, now I'm losing resale value because the longer this keeps getting pushed off, and I don't think 3 months or whatever it could be is going to really affect your resale value, but it is a concern. Or hey, my lease is coming up. I was hoping to jump into a lease. And we saw this with Bronco a lot, man, where my lease is up and I was hoping to flip right into the next vehicle. And well, that hasn't happened. So I want my audience here to be prepared with it, especially if you have a Ranger Raptor on order. Be cool about it, man. No, Ford wants to sell you vehicles. They don't, anytime that you see delays in this, it's not like they're like, ha ha ha, we're putting the screw to the little guy. No, they want to move them. They don't want them sitting in their parking lots. They want to get them. They would love to build the vehicle, put it directly on the shipment truck, and it gets to your dealer a day later, and you purchase it, and everybody's happy. They would love that more than anything. But I want everybody to just remember, we're coming out of a strike. We're coming out of some production issues to get the vehicle launched and ramped up, and so just let's all be happy and know when we get our Ranger Raptors, especially, we got the baddest mother effer out there for a mid-sized truck. So in the comments below, you know what to do. Type away. Let me know, how mad are you? What is going on? Do you have your VIN yet? How did you option just your Ranger in general? How did you option your vehicle? Because I'm always curious to see what my audience is looking for, because it does help shape stories down the road. I can see, hey, this is what they're talking about, and I'll go research that more and talk about it with them. So in comments below, you know what to do. So whether it be two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, or this Ranger Raptor, man, I cannot wait to drive. They were going to let me ride in it to move it back in March. And I said, no, I don't even want to be in the vehicle when it's moving until I get my own or I get to do the press trip. So that's how excited I am. Hopefully you are too. And this has been your All Terrain Nation. Oh, man. And we're out. Peace, everybody. Love y'all.